Hi, I'm Rob Streeter and I'm the author of The Greats of Adirondack Fly Fishing. We're going to do another video in our Warmwater series today, and this fly is the smallmouth bass version of the Panny Popperr. It's a derivative of a gartside gurgler, and I had been given a bunch of saltwater flies to photograph for my first book, and the gurgler was one of them that was in there, and I immediately thought, oh, this is going to be great for smallmouths. This was probably about 25 years ago. I adapted it for the smallmouths in the river and in the Schoharie Creek where I fish, and it's just been spectacular. So this is the smallmouth bass version of that fly. Here's how you tie it. So if you like the videos, please go ahead and subscribe to the channel and hit the like button, and feel free to comment or send me messages. I've been hearing from a lot of people and I really enjoy talking to all of you, so thanks for watching. So here's how we tie this fly. It's pretty easy. We got a bass style stinger hook, which is what I like for poppers. We're just going to start our thread, and we're using black thread on this. Run it all the way down the hook shank. I'm going to use squirrel tail for the tail. I'll cut a decent bunch of that. And I'm going to even some of these up. Okay. And we'll tie that in. Gonna leave it all long, which I always do this because it makes it more durable, and it also makes the body look more even. We'll just bind all that down. Smallmouth flies like flash, so we're going to add a couple strands of crystal flash to the tail. Nice bunch of that. And again, I'm going to leave that long and just bind it all the way down through the body. The popping part is just standard craft store sheet foam, and we make kind of an upside down V cut in that, and we'll bind that down. And our body is going to be Estaz. So this one's kind of fluorescent chartreuse. We'll get that started in. Come forward with the thread, and we'll just bring our body material. And that's about far enough. Tie that off. And we'll trim that. Now, I like on all of my bass flies to have a bleeding bait fish look. So I take a bunch of saddle hackle fibers and I tie them in like the beard on an Atlantic salmon fly. Just tie that down. Trim those off. Right here I start making the head of the fly. And we're going to bring our back up, stretch it. And right here you want to make sure, get that wrap perpendicular. We're going to do about maybe 10-12 wraps. And trim it off right about there. I'm going to take the extra piece, make sure it's good and square. And that's going to come over here. And what that's going to do is it's going to stiffen that top and it's going to make it pop a lot harder when you retrieve it. Gives it a lot more action. So we'll bind that down. Square up the front so it's even. And all you do from here is you just pull that back. And do a whip finish on your head. Trim that. And spin it upside down. And we're going to do head cement on the head part. And for the rest of it, we are going to use UV cure. So the weak link on this fly are those threads that are going around all of the foam. So I coat the whole thing with UV cure. And we'll hit it with the light. And that's it. Smallmouth bass version of the Panny Popperr. It's a great fly. It's the only popper I use anymore. I use it for smallmouths, largemouths. I've caught pike with it. It's an awesome fly. Hope you enjoy it. The way I like to fish the fly is on kind of a staggered retrieve where you can get plenty of pauses in the middle of it. A lot of times the fish will hit when it pauses. Like I said, this fly really works well for bass and pike. My favorite time for using it is in the summer when you've got low water and you can get a nice evening and get out and catch a bunch of smallmouths by wading.